Michael Jackson, the radio personality. This is not Michael Jackson, the performer and the singer. This is a totally different Michael Jackson.
American talk radio host, occasional actor. He is based in Los Angeles area. He was born April 16th, 1934, 87 years old. From London, England, United Kingdom. He was married to Alana Ladd. In 1965, his children was Alyssa Lipton, Alan Jackson, Devin Jackson, and Castles of Southmore. Now, Michael Jackson's star on the Walk of Fame is for the category of radio at 1541 Vine Street between Selma Avenue and Sunset Boulevard. Again, that's category radio, 1541 Vine Street between Sunset Boulevard, Selma Avenue. And he is a radio talk show host based in Los Angeles. Jackson is best known for his radio talk show that covers the arts, politics, human interest subjects politically in the Los Angeles, Greater Southern California area. The show originally aired on LA radio station KABC and briefly aired on KGIL. He was born in England and experienced the Blitz as a child after war, during which his father served in the RAF and the Navigator trader. His family moved to South Africa, where he became a radio disc jockey. The Jacksons were appalled by the apartheid then dominant in South Africa, and they moved to the United States in 1958. Michael had always wanted to be on radio in Los Angeles, but first he worked in cities like San Francisco, where he did a top 40 radio show station for KYA listeners love the British accent, but he didn't especially enjoy being a rock DJ. Fact, he hated rock music and ended up getting fired when he was hired in the early 60s at KEWB to do an overnight shift. He gradually phased out playing records and began chatting with callers. He got the reputation of being a problem solver and comedian. Mort Sahl, a big fan, jokingly called him all-night psychiatrist. In the article noted that the police regularly monitored his show with his permission, and so they could trace the calls of the occasional listener who expressed suicidal thoughts and make sure the person was okay. And Time magazine praised him for the ability to maintain a calm demeanor no matter what the subject matter might be. Now, the Time article favored publicly earned him some. He finally fulfilled his dream, getting hired in Los Angeles, where he briefly did 7 p.m. to midnight shift at KHJ Radio TV. Critic Don Page of the Los Angeles Times took notice of him, immediately saying he was a good talker and a patient listener with an elegant and flexible command with language. But when his ratings weren't what KHJ hoped, they finally, in 1966, Heritage Talk Situation KABC hired him, and it was a perfect fit. They were having a great success with their talk radio format and gave him the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. spot. Michael remained with them for the next 3 decades, with critics continuing to compliment him for being cultivated and enlightened at that time. KABC also broadcast the Joe Pine Show in the mid-70s, when Michael beat him in the ratings and told the reporter that he proved you do not have to be rude to be successful. Nobody ever accused Michael of being rude. He liked to book his own guests, and he became well known for talking to interesting newsmakers from all around the world, ranging from Richard Nixon's former consul Charles Colson to economist Milton Friedman to Israel military leader Moshe Dayan. He also talked to celebrity psychiatrists and comedians, but he seemed to enjoy talking about current events. On the other hand, he was sometimes criticized for being too nice with his guests and not asking enough tough questions. And that's the other Michael Jackson.